back to Hench and Saunters. This is day 23 of the Advent calendar, and for this episode I'm talking about Quentin Tarantino. Now, I like to think of Quentin Tarantino and Kevin Smith as two sides of the same coin. Both started out, among other things, working in a video store as a video store clerk. Obviously, Kevin Smith and Quentin Tarantino then made their big break with very different filmmaking techniques. Now, I'll talk about Kevin Smith in a different video, but for now we're talking about Tarantino. Of course, Tarantino's first big break came in the form of Reservoir Dogs, which is a dialogue-driven heist movie where the heist goes wrong, and through a disjointed narrative we find out why and how. Based on the strength of the script alone, Tarantino managed to get the backing from acting legend Harvey Keitel. And we all know the rest. The film is a miraculous debut. What's more miraculous, however, is Tarantino's sophomore effort, the mammoth Pulp Fiction. This film has embedded itself in pop culture with a discussion of burgers alone. There's not one aspect of Pulp Fiction that I don't love. The incredible narrative, the use of music, the cast, the script, all of it is stellar. Tarantino followed up Pulp Fiction with Jackie Brown, which unfortunately was very forgettable. It was trying to echo blaxploitation films of the 70s and early 80s. The acting's great, the writing's great as usual, but there's just something about Jackie Brown that just doesn't work for me. Tarantino also has writing credits on True Romance and Natural Born Killers, and followed Jackie Brown with Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2. Kill Bill was my first exposure to Tarantino, and immediately I loved the style, the use of animation, the violence, the use of black and white, the music, the continuous takes, the heroine. It was incredible. And I had to figure out who this guy is. Following Kill Bill, Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez made the misguided Grindhouse, which, although it was a lot of fun, was nowhere near the quality of Tarantino's previous work. Death Proof did, however, bring us Kurt Russell into a Tarantino film for the first time, and for that I'm eternally grateful. Of course, we all know how incredible Inglourious Basterds was. It's a 2.5-hour dialogue-driven movie which features very little English language. Tarantino followed this up with Django Unchained, his first foray into the Western genre. And it was an incredible blend of blaxploitation films like he did with Jackie Brown, and a throwback to the Sergio Leone spaghetti westerns. Tarantino has many trademarks, but they're all sort of an amalgamation of directors who have come before him, whether it be dialogue-driven films like Pulp Fiction and Inglourious Basterds, or the kung fu action style of Kill Bill, or the slasher flick like Death Proof. Tarantino is an incredible master of mimicry, and that's not to diminish his talent or the enjoyment of his films, but it's just stating a fact. If you enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. If you've got something to say, leave a comment down below, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe. See you again tomorrow.